The dust from the first half of Wuthering Waves version 2.6 is just starting to scatter. And already, the community is buzzing about the big dilemma that looms over in the second half. You've probably seen the heated debates, the tier list predictions, and the endless theory crafting on Discord. Everyone wants to know, should you save your precious Asterites for the proven Shakona or the new and shiny Yuno? Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? Let's start with the obvious. Both characters are headline worthy. Shakona has the flair of a game changer written all over her, a character that can bend how teams are built and create a ripple effect throughout the meta. On the other hand, Yuno is not only stylish but incredibly practical, with a skill set that looks like it was tailor-made to plug gaps in current team compositions that rely on heavy attack damage. It's a clash of flash versus function, and deciding who to summon for could very well define how you play 2.6 and beyond. But before you start tossing Asterites and Lunites on these characters, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, lootbar.gg. If you're planning on topping up, Lootbar has insane discounts, saving you up to 21% compared to in-game purchases. It's quick, safe, and new users even get an extra 10% off if you guys use my link in the description and pinned message. It's secure, especially with their do-it-yourself top-up system on mobile. Trusted with amazing reviews, go check them out using my link in the description. Lootbar.gg. Now, let's talk first about Shakona. Shakona's allure is undeniable. She's mainly a sub-DPS designed to strengthen the current arrow erosion meta led by Kartithia. Can she deal significant damage on her own? Absolutely. But pairing her with Kartithia makes that negative status even deadlier. She elevates Kartithia's potential in a big way while still dishing out impressive burst damage herself. What makes her kit especially intriguing is that she isn't locked into one rigid role. As a sub-DPS, she thrives in rotations that let her weave in powerful bursts between a main carry's combos and her ability to amplify status effects, giving her long-term staying power. And her versatility doesn't stop there. She can also slot into Spectral Frazzle comps as an effective buffer where her effect-based boosts enhance both damage output and survivability. This adaptability means she isn't just an arrow specialist. She's a toolkit character that adds value to multiple archetypes and scales well with future team evolutions. But let's not overlook Yuno. If Shakona is the fireworks, Yuno is the scaffolding that keeps the house standing. She offers stability and synergy, traits that tend to age remarkably well in gacha games. Unlike damage dealers who can power creep when the next big thing drops, characters who provide utility and team-wide benefits tend to stay relevant far longer. Yuno's kit hints at reliable elemental support and effect uptime that could easily become the glue that holds countless team comps together. She may not be the character that dominates the highlight reels, but she could be the one you quietly lean on in every difficult fight. Her selling point, of course, is a mix of her ability to buff heavy attack damage and heal teammates such as Augusta, Sunny, Phoebe, and Gian. This brings us to the real question. What kind of player are you? If you are planning to get Augusta or already have Sunny, Phoebe, and Gian, then Yuno feels like the smarter, safer choice since she amplifies heavy attack damage and slots neatly into that core. She strengthens your existing teams rather than demanding a full rebuild. But if you want to push more negative status effects, Shakona is the option. She shines, especially if you want to exploit arrow erosion alongside Kartithia, or if you're aiming to maximize Spectral Frazzle damage with Phoebe and Sunny already in your roster. It's also worth considering the long-term implications. Both Iuno and Shakona are sub-DPS buffers with decent damage built in, which means They're more versatile than units who exist only to deal damage or only to support. Yuno has the potential to remain a staple across multiple patches because her flexible utility could let her slot into a wide range of heavy attack team comps. Meanwhile, Shakona's value might hinge on specific setup, but her ability to amplify negative statuses and strengthen comps like Aero Erosion and Spectral Frazzle ensures she won't fade quickly. So if you're a meta chaser, you might prefer Shakona for her immediate punch. If you're thinking about durability and future-proofing your account, Yuno still edges ahead thanks to her broader application. Of course, there's also the matter of personal taste. Wuthering Waves isn't just about cold efficiency, it's about playing characters you actually enjoy. If you vibe with Shakona's aesthetic and gameplay loop, no spreadsheet will ever replace the joy of seeing her in action. If Yuno's design and playstyle feel more like home to you, then chasing pure utility will never be a regret. In the end, there isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. The beauty of this debate is that both Shakona and Yuno are strong enough to justify your investments. It comes down to recognizing what your account needs most and what will keep you motivated to log in every day. That's the secret no one really talks about. The best pull is the one that keeps you excited to play. So, before you hit that summon button, ask yourself, do you want to chase brilliance with Shakona or anchor your teams with Yuno? The second half of version 2.6 isn't just about banners. It's about defining your identity as a player as well. And if you need additional wishes, check out my loot bar link in the description to save on your next top-ups. Also, go check out Vector WuWa. Links in the description. It's my second channel which allows me to discuss more about Wuthering Waves. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button for extra support and motivation. Subscribe if you haven't yet and hit the shiny bell so you won't miss future video drops. No toxics and no drama. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you in the next video drop. Goodbye.
True form revealed at last. Salvation. Tides rise and crash. Furious tides split the heavens.
Wind calls, waves follow. Annihilation. The wicked will face judgment. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Thanks for watching.